私はライザリンした後、
本当はここにお邪魔する予定なんてなかったんですけど、諸事情ありまして。私はカーマ、愛の神です。でも私に恋愛相談とかはしない方がいいと思いますよ。
Utaha先輩。
Hello, 大家好 and Utaha fan. Welcome to the second haul video. We're going to do a Thai to Thai comparison between Ryza and Karma from Fate Grand Order. Both of them are 1/7 scale. The Karma one come with a bonus limited edition face plate, and this one is by KDcolle, and then Ryza is by Outer. So let's take a moment, enjoy the transparent box design by Outer. So you got lovely pictures of Ryza and then a side shot of her trying to catch her hat. So with Outer, the figure, oftentimes you can like display them without opening the box. But of course it's Ryza, we gotta take her out to enjoy all that she has offered, right? So we'll take a look at Ryza first. We'll put Karma aside for now. Outer is definitely one of my favorite manufacturers when it comes to figure collecting, and they seldom disappoint. So we'll see what we have installed this time. Very hard plastic, that's what they like to use. We'll cut through the blister plaque. See her lovely face already for Ryza. Alright, let's see. Ryza in the flash. This is a very lovely expression of her, I must say. It reminds me of Marlene Kitagawa actually. I happen to have the Marlene noodle stopper, so you can see, right? It's almost like they are twin. Goes really nice together actually, the noodle stopper and Ryza. So very nice, very nice. First impressions, definitely outer quality true and true. I mean, look at the paint variations, right? And the shadings on her boots, very nice. All the intricate details you can see on her accessory everywhere. And then her clothes. Her shirt's got some nice creases. The paint almost looks like, you know, she's sweating a little bit and you can see part of her skin, so very nice. Love the hairpin here and the ribbon up top. And then the back, looking fantastic too. The clothes, 4-leaf clothes. And then the ruffle at the back, those are nicely sculpted. Right, and then of course her gorgeous tie here, those are just lovely, nicely shaped, good definition here in terms of the sculpt, and the absolute territory here is definitely killing me here. I would die for some of those. Let's just take a moment to appreciate what we're seeing, right? Very, very lovely. Fantastic Ryza figure, I would say. Love the expressions, all the little details. So we'll assemble her into the base quickly. So interesting design. The base kind of look like the sky instead. We'll assemble her. There's a metal stick here. So here's how you put her inside. Wow, that sounds new, but I mean into the base. And there you go. Voila. Let's do a 360-degree rotations of her. Very nice. This is definitely a great Ryza figures to collect. Like, look at that. Love the expressions, great paint job. What else not to like here, right? Yeah. So fantastic. And the way her absolute territories are done, that's just fantastic. Really liking this line here. This line here, it's really something to behold. And feast our eyes on, and then I mean look at this here, right? Slow pan shot of Ryza rising up. Something else is rising too, I can feel it. Yeah. And then just look at that gorgeous smile there. Fantastic. Thicc, that's Thicc for you. Great additions. Love her expression there. Yeah, I think this one is hard to beat, so we'll have to see how Karma stack up. But I have a feeling that Ryza is going to edge her out here. So here's a quick size comparison with the UCC milk coffee and the Kiki delivery cat. As you can see, as a 1/7 scale, she's almost double the size of a can of UCC milk coffee. Okay, we'll look at Karma next. This one is a pretty big box. So this one is by KDcolle. I don't have too many figures from them in my collection, so not quite sure what to expect in terms of quality here. I used to play the game Fate Grand Order, but I stopped a few years ago, so I never actually played her in the gacha game. I just thought I love her design and I love the Sakura Face, so that's the reason why I got this figure. Alright, let's take her out of the box. Okay, this one probably will require some assembly. So I see 3 layers here actually. There is the one layer for her weapon, one for the actual figure, well, 2 for the actual figure, I guess. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just a metal rock, that's okay. Alright, so we'll put her weapon aside, I think, and look at the main attraction first, which is Karma herself, the Sakura Face. Well protected, as you can see. Every single one of those has a sleeve protecting it. And then we have the head piece here. I'm usually very terrible when it comes to pulling those out. Will do my best to pull that out. Yeah, it almost feels like I'm torturing the figure. Oh, I guess, yeah, I keep forgetting you can take those head off. So that's what I was doing there. It's not how you should be doing it. You should be removing her head like this. Then you can, I guess, easily take this piece out. Just put it back for illustration purposes, right? So don't try to tore it out like I did. That was terrible. We'll put her head back and talk about the figure. So first impressions, I'm not too sure about this expression here, so hopefully the other faceplate is better. Yeah, because she looks a bit bland here to me. But in terms of the dress, that's nicely sculpted. There's nice Sakura pattern here, and it's semi-transparent, so I'm sucker for those. And then her robe, all those ribbon, not the robe, those are nicely sculpted as well. I like how they flow. There's some details on her legging as well, which I like. And then this part here is definitely very sexy. I like how this cloth just barely, you know, hiding what's at the bottom there. And the tie, they are definitely not as thick as Ryza and Ryza, so unfortunately I don't think there's any competition there. But this back shot though, I tell you, this is definitely the money shot here. Very lovely. The hair sculpted really nice too. I like how the paint are done here. I am a bit worried that I might break some of those. They look like pretty decent plastic, but at the same time they are semi-transparent, right? As you can see my finger there, right? Pretty nice Karma figure, except for the face, which I'm not too sure of at the moment. We'll take the base out and finish assembling her and the weapon. Okay, here's the base. Pretty standard circular base, except we got some pattern of the summoning circle maybe for Karma. It's a deep purple color. So take a look at her front again. Very nicely sculpted. Love all the little details, and the more I look at it, the more I like those ribbons. Plus that back shot here, wow, I mean, that's just fantastic. I just realized her hand is missing, so that's in another layer. Yeah, I'm not sure how to assemble her. There's two rods, and I thought maybe the rod is just to prop up her weapon. So I better consult the guy. So there's the figure assembly, there's the long pieces and the short pieces. Our plan is supposed to stick those like that. And then that's how it should look. So we'll give that a try. So that's 3 pack. 1, 2, this one go with the 2 hole here. And then this other one go with this one here. Okay. Poke, poke, poke. Okay, so now she's firmly planted. We can take a look at her feet. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing in terms of the feet here. I think it's nicely sculpted. I like the sandal. There's some nice detail there. And then the heel are painted very nicely too. We'll do a slow pan of the figure. Looking very nice. Yeah, overall very lovely color. I really like that. I think they did a great job there. Nice Sakura face there. I'm warming up to it the more I look at it. Initially, I'm not too keen on her face. See if we can assemble her weapon. So the weapon, as mentioned, is in a separate layer. Cut through more blister plug. Yeah, it always seems such a waste, but then you don't want your figure damaged, right? Okay, so, oh, why is this? Oh, that's a string there. Interesting. What's going on? Okay, we'll cut through those. I don't know what that string is. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Okay, so this string here. Oh. Huh. Okay, weird. I don't know, you can see. But initially I thought the string here is just for decoration, but it's, I mean, not for protection, but it's not. You might not be able to see it because it's very thin, it's painted gold string. It's tied to her hand here, all the way. Yeah, now I'm slightly worried. Okay. So this is her hand. See, she's holding this piece here. And how it's linked up to the whole thing. Yeah. This is very intricate, so I hope I didn't break it. I guess I should have read more carefully on the menu. It did show the string, but it's so small, right? Remind me a little bit of Utaha with her Saturn kind of a backdrop. So I don't know what this weapon is, or if this represents some kind of planet here, but it's nice. So this is the short one, go at the bottom, and the long one. So apparently, according to this here, you are to poke this one in at an angle, right? Yeah, like this. And then a small one, poke it in at angle, poke. Okay. And then now what? Here's the fun part. Yeah, I don't understand why can't this piece, the hand, her right hand, is just a separate piece, and then you just put the string, right? Because the way it is now, it's quite challenging to assemble her in kind of weird and necessary way. So still not level. Okay. So I almost feel like I'm breaking something, but I might have to redo this part later, but for now it seems to be propping it up. Okay, but then now let's see what I do with the hand here. Oh, it's actually more complicated than I thought, because yeah, I have to look at the picture closer later, but for now we'll just, yeah, let's go in. So this piece then, this piece supposed to go around her finger like this, of some sort. But right now I'm not doing it right. Right? And you know, you have them dangling everywhere. There's one here, and then it goes here all the way around the bottom. Here you can see this is such a mess. Not sure about the design of this one, but enough of me complaining due to my incompetence. In terms of the figures after it's fully assembled, I think this looks lovely. The weapon definitely add much to the figure, I say, so that's a nice addition here. Looking at the details of this Sakura figure or Karma Assassin from top to bottom, I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, it's a very well done figure. Better than I expect, I would say. I forgot how much I paid for her. I have to look it up again. Or maybe close to 30,000 yen. For the price, I think you got a fairly decent figures. And the base, you know, might be a bit simple, but the weapons, inclusion of this gigantic weapons and how it complements the figure. Gotta love those back shot here, I must say. Fantastic here, right there. Yeah, my only gripe with this is so far, well, there's two. One is her face. So we'll take a look at the second face page shortly. The second gripe is how the assembly work for this piece here. I don't understand why this needs to be tied into her hand. And then these pieces of wire. Is this part of the lore? Is that why they included? I mean, because I can barely see it even from this distance, right? And if you put it at the back on the shelf, it's not going to matter that much. So a bit puzzling in terms of why they decided to include this. But compared to the promotion photos, this is a very faithful reproductions of Sakura. It's almost one-on-one. In fact, it looks better because you can see, you know, how shiny her weapon is, and you can see from the photos that this is a semi-transparent piece in terms of her clothes. So I'm sucker for those. That's definitely very lovely. You know, the more I look at this, the more detail I am seeing, so I'm really digging this. It almost seems like even though her dye, you know, is not as good as Ryza, right? But in terms of the overall impressions, I might give Karma an edge over Ryza. We'll take a look at her second face paint, the limited edition one. Come in this extra little boxes. That kind of sucks if you got the regular versions and only have access to the default face paint. I don't really like figure company does that to try to drive sales by buying from their account. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, definitely. The limited edition face paint is definitely more up on my alley. I love the slightly embarrassed thicc expressions. You know, the blushings. The blushings are nice. So look at them together. Of the two face plate, definitely I prefer the bonus one where Sakura is blushing over the default one. So that's too bad that it's a limited face plate. So we'll swap her hat out. Pretty easy actually, because it's nice that they give you the whole hat, so you don't have to like muck around with it like Nando's. So put this one back in. It's also have this thing draped it here, I just noticed on both of them. Yeah, so this one looks better in my book. Her and Ryza, I think they are lovely in their own right. The Genki expressions, I always prefer those, so Ryza got bonus point there. In terms of the front melons, I think Ryza win. So we'll do a quick size comparison. Here's the can of UCC milk coffee and the thicc delivery cat. Oh, is there anything the thicc delivery cat doesn't goes with? I mean, it seems like every figure I snap onto it, it just looks like it belongs there. So it's a 1/7 scale. So against almost double can UCC, taller than if you stack the can of UCC milk coffee plus the thicc delivery cat. Here's next to Ryza. I think they are about the same height. Although I don't know in terms of canon how tall Sakura is. I don't remember if she is taller than Lin. Sakura, I think she is taller than Saber for sure. Saber is pretty short. Ryza is not that tall either, so maybe they are about the same height, so that's about right. Yeah, let us know which one you prefer. We'll do a 360-degree shot. I think they are both lovely figures in their own right. I don't really have a strong preference of which one I prefer. Outer quality is hard to beat, although I can't help but impressed with this Sakura figure too. Yeah, her default face unfortunately is not as good as this brushing one. So yeah, it's a tough call. Tough call in terms of which one is better, really. It's a toss-up. But maybe I'm slightly biased toward Ryza. Yeah, comment below and let me know which one you prefer. Finally, we have reached the climax of this video. On the left hand side, we have the undisputed Thai champion, Ryza. On the right hand side, we have a new challenger, Sakura Kama, with her slender and elegant tie. Who will emerge victorious in this battle of the titans? Let us find out together and sounds off in the comments below. In terms of the Thai to Thai comparison, I think they are both fantastic in their own right. Obviously, if you prefer fake Thai, then Ryza is your girl, right? Nothing beat the absolute territory of Ryza, definitely very lovely there. And then this Thai gap are fantastic. But there's certain kind of elegance to Sakura Thai too. And then when you rotate her to the back, right? This is the money shot here. So in terms of the back, right? I mean, look at this. Sakura, I think, give Ryza a run for the money. Ryza looks nice too. This is very nice tie gap for Ryza, so that's very nice too. Backshot rise is hard to beat Kama too, right? I mean, look at those cheeks there. Fantastic cheek. So that's where it's debatable which one is better. And the slender thigh of Sakura does look very appealing to me too. So yeah, this is a tough one. But comment below which one you prefer, right? Is it Ryza or is it Sakura? Alright, so we'll very carefully put Sakura back in here. Take one last look at Ryza, can't help but enjoy that view more and the gap. So this is the second haul video impressions of two lovely figures. Both have their own merit. Comments below and let us know which one you prefer. In particular, you know, is there certain part of the figure that you love more than the others, right? As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.